Hi farmers, this is More Fodder Supermarket. These are some of the best, this is the home of the best fodders in the entire world. We have our flagship product at the background there. What you're seeing over there is a Pachong 1 Super Napier, which is 2 months since last harvest. And you can see it is ready again for harvest. This is 60-day regrowth. And it is so impressive. It is so impressive. You've seen nothing like this before. That is Pachong 1 Super Napier. Farmers, if you don't have this and you're an aspiring dairy farmer, or you're a dairy farmer, you're missing something. You are missing not something. You are missing everything. This is the fodder that is bowed. It's set to change the whole way we do our dairy farming. It's going to change the whole way we silage, the whole way we preserve fodder. More important, is going to give us fodder security. That is Pachong 1 Super Napier. Now, at the foreground, just here with you, if I zoom, you'll see this is what we call Super K fodder vines. These are sweet potato fodder vines that have a fast regrowth, very vegetative, vigorous regrowth, and you can see it is doing very well. Now, just here outside the fence, you can see another fodder here. What you are seeing here is called improved Kikuyu grass. It is a variety of Kikuyu grass that has been improved out there, I think in South Africa. I was told so, and I want to believe. And it is so good. This one has a lot of crude proteins, over 20%, and it's here with us at More Fodder Supermarket. And as you can see, it is very ineffective. For a fodder, being ineffective is not a bad thing. It is a good thing. You can see the way it has scribed, and it is now invading the Super K. You can see it jumping over the fence, and because it was planted outside the fence, it's now invading the Super K for the vine. There you are. That is improved Kikuyu grass for you. Now next, we have another fodder here. This one, as you can see, it has some purplish color on some leaves, especially the young leaves. It is called K158. It's a fodder vine, specifically for fodder. For them who have problems with the monkeys, problems with these other rodents that want to dig up the tubers, including porcupine and such like, this is your best bet. This one has new tubers. They will not disturb you. They will not disturb the fodder. It is very vigorous in regrowth, and as you can see, what you're seeing here is something out of this world. Crude proteins in these fodders, that is the Super K as well as this one, is allowed 18 to 20% crude proteins. No, sorry, that was for Super Napier. I'm sorry. Let me apologize for that. The crude proteins for sweet potato vines is in the region of 25 to 29%. So what you are seeing here is a concentration of proteins. Thank you. As we progress, I'll take you further. Here we had planted Irene. Let me say it. I need to say it. There's no need of not saying it as it is. You can see we actually harvested this Irene. We didn't quite harvest the tubers, but we harvested the vines, but we left the tubers. Now this has been the playground for rodents, and these are the porcupines, monkeys. They have been coming to dig up the tubers. You can see that's what they have done. So there you are. Now the next what we are passing through the Kikuyu grass, the improved Kikuyu grass, and I want to introduce you to another fodder here, a very good one of the best fodders in the world. This one is called Bracharia. As you know, Bracharia have very many varieties. This particular one you're seeing here is called Bracharia basilisk. You can see the seed pods, the way they look like. That's the way it is. you can harvest at this stage. You either silage, feed it low, that is cut and carry, or you can as well do hay. This is Bracharia basilis. It's the best variety. Out there in the background, there's another variety there. I'll show you that one. It's called Bracharia MG4. Very good variety. Those are two of the best varieties of Bracharia. Now, before we progress further, we have this other fodder here. This one here is called the Giant Citeria. Giant Citeria is very good. It's a fodder that is good for young calves. And unfortunately, I observed there's an invasion of worms, the fall army worms. So that one is something that we need to look at, maybe in order to either harvest early or prevent the invasion altogether by either spraying some kind of insecticide long before you harvest. And there's another one here. This one is still in its formative years. We have not yet launched this. You cannot yet get the cuttings for this. This is a product we got from Philippines. It's called Trichantera. I'll tell you about it as we progress. Thank you. Still, we are still passing through. We planted the roadside. At the roadside, we planted the improved Kikuyu grass, and you can see it is all that is covering there between the fence and where the vehicles pass. It is the improved Kikuyu grass. So now there is another fodder here. This one you're seeing here is called Panicum. Panicum siabasa. Panicum siabasa is a very good fodder with proteins that exceeds 16%. Not as high as Super Napier, but it's a contender. It is something that you need to plant in your field because it has a fast regrowth, and it is also drought resistant, and probably it will be able to sustain you during the dry spells. There's a fence here, so I want to zoom to the other fodders that are out there. At the foreground is the same improved Kikuyu grass that we saw earlier, and then behind it, on my right, is another fodder, very good one, called Giant King Grass Napier. It has characteristics similar to other Napiers, but it has a lot of stinging hairs. That's the negative part of it. But it has proteins of around 13 to 14%. Next to it, the shorter one there, that one is called Guatemala grass. A very good fodder. All the fodders you're seeing in this supermarket are all super fodders. Super fodders. 16% proteins, very palatable, good for silage, good for cut and carry. And next to it, the tall variety, that is called Jiankao. Jiankao is a Chinese grass that was brought to this country sometimes in 2021. We planted it in 2021, and it is proving also to be a top contender in the fodder industry. It's good for silage, good for cut and carry, and easy to propagate. Proteins range between 14%, can go to 17%. Just slightly lower than Super Napier, but it has a fabulous regrowth, very fabulous, and its rooting system is well defined, well structured, and it can go up to 2 meters deep, meaning that this is a fodder that you need to plant in dry areas, because what it means by the rooting system going down to 2 meters, that means it is able to reach water from very far down there. That is Jiankao. That's all we had for today. We shall meet again soon. Subscribe to our channel and like it. Thank you very much. Thank you. That is the fodder supermarket for you. You just come in, pick what you want, and walk out with one of these wonderful fodders. Thank you.